Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed. No, you ain't got what I need. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her jobs. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. I'm sick of it. I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Ain't but one rung at the bottom, and everyone's keen to get a foothold. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited. If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs. Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation, not much, at present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just... weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. Well, the job's all yours. Reckon I'll head, but good luck in there.
slow down. Schultz went where? Sakes alive. Schultz!
We're closed. Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you? By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to her. The anguish she always seemed to battle with, I fear it may have finally overwhelmed her. And could likely be what's driven her to her present course of act. I wish I knew. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to... Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the that's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me. Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but... when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her. That's all I can ask.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. I'm the one you need to worry about.
First promotion accelerating activities done, and we've already got dropouts. Doozy of a drop, too. Can't believe Ormsby pegs these people as executive material. Me, sure. Them? Huh.
We can hear you.
Hush, Cobb. Today's task was about upward mobility. 3 died hanging the ropes. Told them they were doing it wrong. Dead include Assistant Hagen and other slackwits.
Show some respect.
Oh, like you care. You didn't even participate.
I told you, I got a cute lumbago.
Time to break camp for the next skill-building exercise, which I will surely dominate. This is Sanitation Specialist Cutshaw, soon to be VP of something big, signing off.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open... I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. Yes. When we captured that, I dare say this spectacle served its purpose well. If you are an enemy of the Protectorate, you will be judged. Out of the question. If you are not, he's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed... Indeed. Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights. Well... Don't you have a penchant for solving problems? I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems... In return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the...
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options, even the ugly ones. If these folks are deserving, maybe it's...
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at I once had utmost respect for her. We were... oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the but reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treacheries. The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintraut of Westport. He too failed to... But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh.
Time and place, Commander.
Your humor leaves much to be desired. But so long as you deliver what I... Now go, but beware.
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
composition rate 12 to 17%.
Didn't really need to know that. Let's just respect the dead or very slowly dying, shall we? From that.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders.
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Got an old friend here on the island, the doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course. No, I mean, at least not since that time I tried mixing my own detergent, but I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part, that starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's gotta come first. After I had my orders. I was to stay low. We worked often than not. Our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. What about my duty to the people? Or did Horizon Point's destruction blow up your sense? Anyway, things weren't good. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the West. Avoid me if I understand any of this. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. Damn! DeVries may have saved me on Trang. Y'all thought she was the pinnacle, and then she betrayed us. But then, I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Done some good too. Even I can, but when those beliefs start to require hurt, but to your point, you forget we're on the same side. What reckon is?
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Ah! Don't me, Jackson! You're too young to be a crater in the dirt! Oh, law, I can't believe he jumped that way!
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they going to put us to the gallows for this? Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? Damn. Well, that draws an end to both our hopes for those boots and our association. He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you're dying, actually. Dying in a fairly slow... We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears. That's right. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough. I can't fathom...
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts.
Exactly!
Thank you. You're by our crop of Brachythecium rotabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down and I'll happily... Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as...
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
What do you mean? You're already getting our urgently improvised extortive rate. Ha! Here's your reward. It was useful for identifying crops we'd...
You're really something else, stranger.
Not gonna lie, my thoughts are plagued by the notion of perishing atop that picker. Though I can't reconcile if I'd have starved, parched, or followed poor... Well, that's less comforting than you probably... Well, you found her. Or at least most of her. She's the brainwashed lout who opted to jump into the gears of the picker instead of living a rewarding life. Honestly, I shudder with... Thanks again for getting us off that literal ledge. Though with our gratitude meaningfully expressed through the requisite bits, I'm not sure we have anything more to discuss.
Guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
on some foes.
Now what?
Oi! Slackwits! Cover me over here!
These anti-soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak our way in.
Eyes up. Hostiles. What's all that damn
Emergency protocol submitted.
Potential combatant in the vicinity.
How are you still upright over there?
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden.
Simply saying I'd rest easier if he'd been assigned to it. Originally.
Anti's choice is an invasive species, Prudence says.
Plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
is that Auntie's choice is years behind us sociolo-
Stay true, outsider.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives. You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injury. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? A number of our... Took a while for our water purifier to catch up. So some drank tainted water. All right. Well, don't let...
My body is covered in burns acquired in battle during the attack.
You've returned.
The only relief I have is when I can jump in the water and float over my former house.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to... But where are my manners? Serving Unit 1. Something...
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always... I believe something still can be done. This town... What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate, we are not miracle workers, however. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such. Hence my use of the term reasonable. I owe it to every single person here to try. That's abundantly kind of you, though there must be something I can offer. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? Difficult place to... In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide... Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinating, complex ecological network. To dominate it, the matriarch working with and through the solid meticulously designed
Stranger?
Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. All know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem.
Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to train at the Arbiter's facility.
But the paradigm says we're to spend our lives in our predetermined profession.
That's why it's so generous of the sovereign to let us...
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you.
Welcome back.
This...
Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Farewell. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared insufficient sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
This looks like the place. Oh, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Howdy, Zed. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say, you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? So you're the one responsible for the severity of Niall's injuries. You ordered him to remain behind on a fruitless recovery effort.
Way to see the tank half full there, Commander.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you over with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for until I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's some...
Found her! You there! Step away from that...
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming...